That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So tell me, Bagley, if DedSec wasn't behind them bombings, then who was?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton... Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Gunned down? Shit, how'd you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
They're doing a proper crackdown on DedSec here. Listen, I'm on your side, yeah? Believe me. But I don't want to get got, know what I mean?
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say, let's resist. Brah!
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the Hacktivist.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. Couldn't have done that better myself. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. You're getting it.
Whoa.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it. Yes! Nice one.
There's only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Welcome to the team, mate.
Oh, yes. I'm ready, willing, and able to serve.
All right?
I still can't believe we're DedSec. Shouldn't we have a mentor or something? One that's not a computer?
Too late, cuz. We're getting first-hand experience, yeah?
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Yeah, look, what we need to do now is clash with the fuckers who is exploiting London.
Albion's taken our home and turned it into a war zone, silencing anyone who dares stand up to them.
Meanwhile, Clan Kelly has risen to the top like rotten cream. They need to be brought down.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The... Signals Intelligence... Response Service, or IRS. or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Protests and other large assemblies will be met with force.
Hey, we met one time, you remember?
So one day you didn't say yeah.
Huh? Take a deep breath. Long and relax, just have a pint of beer or a good shag. This trip.
Sorry, I got a meeting to catch.
Oh, wow. You know, see me? Your bumper clock.
Hold on just a second.
Oh, son. Fool! Your bumper clot. Your junk crop.
Bring it down a notch, would you? It'll help. Yo, you friendly, huh? What's good? As if life wasn't fucking hard enough.
Hey, there's a beautiful bugger.
Don't fucking pay. They'll all fucking pay. Fucking...
What's his deal, Bagsy?
Actually, the strangest thing... Out, he's not weighed down by old soup cans at the bottom of the Thames. He has a load of dodgy gambling debts and he's refusing financial help from a rich friend.
Nah. No gambler turns down a handout. They're wonk, mate.
Look at you keeping up. Maybe this friend can help explain our prospect's unusual behaviour.
Yeah, that's a good call. Bagsy, mate, get me a meeting, yeah?
Into your fighter. And will be proceeded against drone, spread out and search.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Been fucked off. We better check back with the others.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Right now.
Their authority.
Tell me.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Scanning for potential threats. Civilians are not permitted to carry weapons of any kind.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Control, we are pursuing the target.
Target has broken through checkpoint. Preparing to ram suspect's vehicle.
Received, we are in pursuit.
Auto drive now disabled.
Received, we are trailing the target.
Auto drive now disabled.
Control, we need medical assistance at my location. Over. How did they get past the checkpoint?
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Control, we're in pursuit. Over. Control, target is on from checkpoint. Why are the bollards up?
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Yes, this is what you think it is, you twat.
Be advised, we are on the trail. There's our suspect. Over.
Auto drive now
Reach the
enabled.
checkpoint.
Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
Putting an end to the chase now.
All units, we are after the suspect.
Auto drive now enabled.
Going in for a tactical ram. Control. Put out an APW.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. We only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water. And I think that what Skye Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Skye Larson herself?
Not a lot.
Auto
other than
drive
that
now
she's actually
disabled.
pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty...
You will comply with my directions. Understand?
Please, please, will you fucking stop? Hey, ease up, would you?
GBB reporting. Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Received. Stand by for further developments.
Global British Broadcasting. Britain's first news network.
Put a stop to this. Let's lock down this vehicle, just to be safe. Oh, come on!
This area is
Right, close this fucker down. Public spaces after dark.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Where did they go?
Auto drive now enabled.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over. Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
It's a good state of existence. Some good news. At last, there are no medicine shortages, according to the government. None at all. There have been various allegations about
Auto
that.
drive
Turns out
now
they are all
enabled.
fake news, trademark, There are none. There are no shortages of medicine. Don't take it from me. I'm not a medical supply expert. Take it from our beloved government. It's fine. In fact, I'm going to read between the lines here and actually say there's probably there's too much medicine, if anything. Just medicine. You can't move for medicine. In fact, just this morning, I tried to bought some cornflakes.
Auto drive now disabled.
And out-tumbled a 12-month course of
Auto drive now enabled.
corticosteroids and anti-retrofungal neurodilatory estrogen spermatotropic fruit pastels.
The people claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been given. I, for one, believe that there are no medical shortages, Andy. Just last week, I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain and prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
I think we can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip like they did in the Blitz.
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin because they said there was less of him to be diabetic.
Auto drive now disabled.
So, anyway, people don't believe what you read or hear about there not being enough medical drugs to go around. It's not true. It's hospital hogwash, it's pharmaceutical England, it's medical I think I've made the point. Do not believe the news telling you that we've run out of medicine, nor should you believe the empty shelves at the chemists. They're also lying. Do not believe your doctor saying, sorry, we're fresh out of that, you're going to have to eat a carrot and pretend. Do not believe your own cobweb-ridden medicine cabinet at home. It might look empty, but it's not. Or it contains the only medicine.
I've had enough of this. I know what you've got, so stop giving me the runaround and hand it over. Now, come on, Jesus. All right, relax. Waiting. There. I refuse to put up with this. Yeah, no shit.
Word is you're needing some help. What's the deal?
This is about my friend, isn't it? Oh, God. He's okay, right? He's in way over his head.
Keep talking.
He's destroying his life with this stupid gambling. I tried to help him get out of debt, but no. Now he's off to meet those Clan Kelly thugs. They're going to kill him.
Sounds dodgy. We'll look into it. Meantime, keep an eye out.
I've tracked our naughty little gambler to a location that's crawling with Clan Kelly goons.
Well, let's go. See if we find anything.
A series of healthy lifestyle swaps. Swap out anti-inflammatories for antacids. Swap out the iron lungs for the
Auto drive now
lung.
enabled.
Swap out MRI machines for Mary machines, which is just a lady called Mary telling you you're fine.
Obviously, critical shortages are as much part of our daily lives, our society and our culture today as things like football, music and complaining about the weather used to be in the old days. And, well, food shortages, we just learn to live with them, don't we? And there's a lot of positives as well with all these food shortages. I mean, we were eating too much anyway. As a nation, the government's just helping us live healthier lifestyles. It's so hard to diet on your own, isn't it? You need the support of a friend, or a loved one, or a government, or collapsing social infrastructure. Positive 2, meat, very bad for the environment. So we're actually rebuilding the polar ice caps every time we eat a scrap of lettuce. 3, positive 3, the human race had already cooked all the recipes it needed. There was nothing more to be done with food. We've done that, we can tick it off, we've done it. I was bored of food anyway, I've been eating it all my life. If you've been doing the same thing 3 times a day, 4 sometimes, 7 or even 8 times a day, you're bound to get bored of it. And also, final positive, no more meal times. Frees up all that extra time for appreciating all the selfless hard work that Albion do to keep us all safe.
Well, as you say, Andy, people are drawn to novelty, and everyone's had breakfast once. Why you gotta keep having it again and again?
Boring, repetitive. There's enough of that in life as it is. You are listening to The Bar. Well, another story that has come to the fore recently is that all European imports have been banned for public health reasons, which is great news. I mean, at least we can get eating good, home-produced, locally sourced, British, industrially unsafe food. That's something we can all cling to. Public health reasons, those are...
Auto drive now disabled.
Alice, I don't know that.
I've been taking bets with some of the others. If you can rescue our gambler friend from the area, I get 50 quid. Get to him fast.
You're just another body bag to me. Take your position. It doesn't have to end like this.
I need some cover!
Come on, Ed, you whack snake.
Checking it out. British Broadcasting. Britain's first.
I'll have a look. I'm gonna check this out.
Where the hell is everyone? Going to have a look. Saw them going that way. Let's move. Gunfire!
I'm reloading.
The hostage is in here. Let's get him out.
Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon. Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon.
Yes, well done. Let's make sure they're all right.
Attention, flat tire
It's going
detected.
to be way better than the
Attention.
one we've actually got from the
I can handle this.
You okay?
I didn't need your help, you know. I had it all under control. Well, maybe not exactly, but hell. I'm just not cut out to be a con man.
What do you mean?
I deliberately run up a huge debt so they can bring me in. After that, I introduce a virus to drain their funds. I failed to factor in their unpredictability or their violence.
No fucking kidding.
I tell you what, if you can upload the virus for me, we split the profits.
On it.
So he was actually gambling with his own life. Talk about raising the stakes.
I like him. We should help him out, yeah?
I found your Clan Kelly lieutenant who used the same password for everything since middle school. Should make a good target for the crypto virus. I'll send you their details.
And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations. So Sirs doesn't come looking for them.
Auto drive now
Ian was a
enabled.
veteran political writer and broadcaster back in the days of pre-crisis.
Auto drive now disabled.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to
Auto
basically
drive
say to
now
the individual,
enabled.
nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis,
Auto
you
drive
are
now
part
disabled.
of the whole, part of the nation, and the only meaning that
Auto
you will
drive
find
now
in your
enabled.
life is to become part of the nation. What is the nation? The nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does, it's just a myth. But that's what they go for. On that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operate in tandem, basically molded into one another. But you saw exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. Concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of
Auto drive now disabled.
democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
We're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, there's a company that's really very good in selling passports and making it easy to buy visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments. And then suddenly all the chickens came home to roost. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk. And they couldn't figure it out. In their face the whole time. There's a couple of different ways to drop your... One, you have a lot of smaller organizations. We're bending things just a little. We'll compromise a little bit. We'll bend the rules a little bit and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve.
Auto drive now enabled.
And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here. The gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is buying its
The target for that crypto-stealing virus is around here.
Got it.
That's him there. Get ready with the virus upload.
Fucking. I'm rolling in. Check out my hardware.
Hey, dipshit! What the fuck are you doing?
Neutralizing hostile target. Engaging hostile target.
Upload complete. Now Scarper or they'll kill you for sure. Virus install complete.
He'll be well pleased with that. Let's get at him with the good news. I done what you said.
Indeed. Their funds are virtually melting away, whereas my accounts are getting fatter and fatter by the second. And you get your cut. A deal is a deal.
Hey, our squad always needs new blood. You in?
Just what I was hoping to hear. I'm in.